True story. 17, 18-year-old now. I was very fortunate, again, I'm a very fortunate young man. And I was sent off at 16. I was sent off to bakery school, to Salford College of Technology on Frederick Road in Salford. And it was the best bakery school in England, certainly in those days. So I duly went, and a young man, and when young ladies take your fancy, that you want to obviously take them out. And as I got my driving test, I wanted a car. But in those days, obviously, I was going backward and forward by bus. Then I got my car, then I got the young ladies, and but my dad was giving me £2 allowance, because in those days, with the bus pass, each bus journey was 2p. So from Horwich to Bolton, Bolton, Salford, Salford, Bolton, Bolton, Horwich, with 8p a day, that's 8p per day, times 5, that's 40p a week. So I was getting this £2 allowance for, obviously, for sandwiches and other things. And then I got a car, and I was running this car, so you're putting petrol in it and insuring it and one thing and all that, and taking the young ladies out. So my dad said, son, you're running a car, and you're going out at weekends, all on £2 a week. I said, well, actually, Dad, no, I'm not. He said, how do you mean? I said, I've got a bit of a bread round. And he said, what do you mean a bread round? He said, well, as it happens, bread practical at Bakery College is on a Monday. And what you can do is, if people don't want to take the bread home and buy it, I can buy it. So what I'm doing on a Monday is, all the people that don't want to take the bread home, I'm buying everything off them with me £2, and then I'm going into the pubs afterwards and selling it to all the punties in there. And I've got a bread room, Dad. And I were buying it for cheap, but I was selling it for 400% profit. So I was making a fortune. So this £2 was like £10 at end of day. So that was seeing me till Friday. And then, lo and behold, it was confectionery practical. And I was doing exactly the same thing again. But I was getting more for my cakes than I was for my bread. So at the end of a Friday, I was getting 20 quid. So on my cake round. So that did me for my car and taking the young ladies out on a Saturday. And he went, I'm not having that. He says, I'm going to report you to the Craft Bakers Association of the day. I said, why? He said, you're stealing their livelihood. I said, I'm making a living, Dad. What else do you want me to do? And he went, I am disgraced that you are doing things like that. And then he had a bit of a smile on his face. And I said, what are you smiling at? He said, actually, I'm quite proud of you. Another true story. If you like true stories, and I've got a lot of them, so please go to the YouTube and don't forget to like and subscribe.